I want to talk to you today about how to win. Not just your trial, but how to win in life. I feel like so many people are afraid to win. They're afraid of what people will think if they're too competitive. They haven't had a role model on how to win, or they don't know how to win. Vince Lombardi said it the best. He said, winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. When you hire a law firm, you want to hire a winner, someone that has a proven track record. There's many people out there that are advertising in our marketplace that have literally never tried a case in Missouri. They have zero experience here. You're being hoodwinked by out-of-state lawyers that are coming in, they're big fat cats, and they're advertising here. And that's fine if you want to use someone like that that's going to refer your case out or settle it. At Cantor Injury Law, I'm about winning, and I'm about winning for my clients. You ever notice when people win at one thing, they tend to win at everything? I don't like the attitude that I'm just going to play this sport and maybe I'll win or maybe I'll lose. Those people always lose. I don't like the idea that kids get consolation prizes. It teaches them to lose. I'm about winning, and I talk to my people about winning. I live my life about winning. You know, after love and family and relationships and religion, winning should be high on your list, and it should be high on your lawyer's list. You should want a lawyer that wants to win for you and not just advertise for your business. Those lawyers will have enemies. I've heard other lawyers brag, I've got no enemies. That boast is poor. That's a bad brag. That means that they haven't righted any wrongs. They haven't fixed any perjuries. They haven't called to task the liars. Look, I don't hate the other side, but they are adversarial, and they will have people that are lying. And your job is to catch the liars and try the lie, to win the case. And you got to have a lawyer that wants to do that. And it's not just the person that's on TV. It's the person that's standing next to you in court, sitting next to you at the desk at the deposition, that's actually going to take your case to trial. I hope that you're watching this, and I hope that you share it with people that need a lawyer that's from Missouri and knows how to win and will fight and do whatever is ethical to win, because that's important in my law firm. I'm not over here talking about other social things about food or cereals or whatever. I'm talking about winning your case for you. So make a list of how to win. I do that. I set goals. Here's where I am now. Here's where I want to be. Here's where my firm is. Here's where I want them to be. Here's your case. This is what I think the value of your case is. I set that goal. And I don't care what the other side says. And I don't care if they hate me. I don't hate them. I don't care if they hate me for wanting the most for my clients, because that's what I want. That's why for years our motto was don't settle for less. But I thought people weren't getting it. But that motto was, I don't want to take less money than your case is worth. You set your goal. People need to take responsibility for their actions on the other side. And if they don't, you need to show that to a jury, because that angers people. Take responsibility. Own it. Form that winning habit that Vince Lombardi talked about. When you see people in a certain way, like, you know, if someone's overweight, now some people have issues medically, but most people, they're overweight because of a habit, or they're in shape because of habit. They're doing it every day, and they're doing it the right way. It takes a long time to get the way you are. Don't be afraid to fail. So many people are afraid. Fear is future expectations that aren't real. Forget about the fear. You got to get past the fear. Fear means that you care. Now get past it and go try that case. Be eager to learn. Learn from these cases. Learn from your experts. Get to know the material. Take risks. If you don't take any risks, you don't learn anything. You stay focused. We're very motivated here at Cantor Injury Law. We're focused on the case and on the win. You got to believe that the jury may let you win. Similarly, you got to do the analysis that you might lose, and you got to keep those things in balance and analyze the case. As a life lesson, don't carry around hate. You got to forgive people in your life. You don't ever forget, but you don't want to carry that weight around. Just as a life habit, you need to forgive and move on, but never forget. So that's, you know, I talk to my people about having solid partners in life. That's a team. That's what I want at this law firm. I want good, solid people that are supporting me and I'm supporting them. It's a two-way street. Same with our clients. We got to be loyal and honest with our clients. That's integrity. That's doing things that are right even when no one's watching. If something goes wrong, is out of balance, you got to own it. Change. Okay, you're not going to win every single case. Life is about winning, but you're not going to win everything. And if you don't win, you need to be flexible enough to change, because life is full of hardships. And the way we get stronger and better as a law firm, as a person, is by making that change. So I tell my new lawyers every single time, I said, I will mentor you. You do what I do and develop your own style. Don't do anything wrong on my account. If you think I'm asking you to do something wrong, you're mistaken. If you think someone at this law firm is asking you to do something wrong, come in and tell me, because I think you're probably mistaken. Don't do it wrong. Don't play those angles. We don't need them. We're gonna play it straight, and we're gonna win honestly and fairly and ethically. And look, I've tried to do that, and I've won before and had clients. I had a client that said he lost use of his hand, and we tried the case and we won, and then he shook my hand like a vice grip, and I felt disgusting, like I needed a shower. I've had other cases where we're about to try the case, for shoulder injury, and the defense has video of my guy fast pitch baseball. We settle that case to reduce our risk. So we're not perfect. It's not a perfect science, but we got to try to do it as perfectly as humanly possible. And we're going to fail sometimes, but we got to do the best that we can. So, I've lost cases, and it's a terrible, terrible feeling. And you might lose because your client's lying, or the jury just didn't believe it, or you might win but lose and not get as much damage as you want. My job as your lawyer at Cantor Injury Law, and my law firm's job, is to win as much as we possibly can. It's not just about these advertising. And you see a lot of these guys advertising. Do your research. Some of the lawyers in town are fantastic. They're excellent. They're brilliant. They're honest. They're hardworking, and they'll do a great job for you. That's most of them. Some of them are terrible. Some people advertising to you have never been to court here. So you got to figure it out. Look at the reviews. Look at ratings. Are you AV rated? AV rated is the top 5%. It's other lawyers voting on who's the best at this. The highest rating for both ethics and ability. I'm proud to say that I'm AV rated as super lawyer. Okay, so at Cantor Injury Law, we try to keep all the cases in-house, and we handle them ourselves. We're not experts at everything. Sometimes we have cases, if it's a Federal Tort Claim Act or something like that, we refer it out. I'm very good at learning from my clients the facts. I take advice from experts, and I give advice. Some people choose to listen. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So the point of this video is to let you know that I care about winning, and I care about my clients and winning their case. If you live your life like that, I find that you'll be happier and healthier. So I'm Mark Cantor. I'll personally meet with you. If you have a serious injury case, I want to help you. If your case is a fraud, I don't want to help you. If it's not a true case, go someplace else. There's a lot of lawyers that will help you. I'm not one of them. If you're lying, save your breath. But if you got a real case, come to Cantor Injury Law. Tell your friends that we like to win, and we're here to win. 314-628-9999. Thanks for watching.